Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B-Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I got a nice lesson for you today. A little personal, but there's a lesson here, a life lesson that I want to get across. So let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life, and that's what it is. Through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, yes, know thyself. See where we're going here? So I ask the question daily. Do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And always, to my yacht, be true. Yeah, I'm rocking Muhammad and Malcolm today because of the show, the lesson I'm giving, subliminal messaging as this is a friendship like they had. Okay, two good men. Right thinkers, let's talk about, or the question, or statement, what makes you a good friend? This is a lesson in real friendship. Okay, again, life lesson, let's go. I take pride in being called my best friend. If somebody give you that title of best, you need to do what you need to keep that standard. Okay, that's the elite place to be called, and don't take it lightly. So when I hear people say, my best friend did this, my best friend slept with my wife, you gotta get better at picking best friends. Okay, but that title signifies respect. And because I don't have any best friends, no, one, that I call my best. Again, to have somebody get it, but when you get that title, this is how you give it. If you're my friend, okay, we good, and you're in need, that will no longer be a problem. Okay? Why? If I got it, so do you. That's a friend. You ain't got to ask. Why? If you need it, trust me, it's there for you. That's what friends do. I have a lifelong friendship, okay, that started over 45 years ago when we was kids, back when I was doing my thing, and this brother was doing his thing. But we came in understanding, and we've been doing it ever since. Okay? That's a friendship based on what? Respect. They say iron sharp as iron. That brother sharp as a tack. And I know dealing with him and hanging out with him sharpens me up too. So I'm not into telling how good a friend I am. No. But I am into what? Showing you how good a friend I am. If you got somebody, when you call on them, they don't need to know nothing except what you need me to do. That's a friend. Okay? At the commercial, the guy said, look, man, I'm going to need your car. I'm going to need you when you can do some things. You can't ask no questions. My man said, one question is what? When we going? See, that's a friend. A good friendship, right, is better than a relationship. Why? Because it thrives on what? Need, not use and abuse. No, just need. If I need it, you got it. I'm not in need of it anymore. That's what those kind of friendships do. Relationships are based on what I can get, how you giving. If I give you, you're gonna give me. It's that deal. No. Unconditional friendships is the best. All right. But now you hear me tell you, I have no friends. Okay? Do you? You see, I put an S on friends, all right? Yeah, I have a friend. Okay, I can, okay. And not more, no more than that do I really need. Why? If you got one, you got none. If you got more than one, you ain't got none. Like the phrase is quarterback. If you got two quarterbacks, you ain't got none. You really need one. Trust me. I'm really a loner. I ain't got a problem with that. Why? I grew up that way, understood it. So, and I move personally better alone. When I'm doing whatever I'm doing, if it back in the day, dirt, I don't need no co-defenders. Okay, that's just old school. Again, philosophy. Even in the streets back in my day, we had a philosophy. We had rules that governed how we controlled and how we manipulated what we did on the streets. No such thing today, so another lesson. But again, if you're not practicing something that's going a pattern set out, you're gonna have some errors in your game, so to speak. Tighten the game up, do the right thing, handle your business. Okay. Now, I have come to realize in my life that real men don't have friends. Take the S off. Understand that. And I live by, again, a philosophy. Not just no, I give a selfish service. Why? Daily. A friend. Understand it. First, always. If I'm with you, if I got your back, don't look back. No, don't insult me. Well, I got this covered. That's what friends do. I don't have to worry about, no, if he got it. So that's trust. Again, men need to do the thing. You stand back and fall back, let your friend catch you. That's what real friendships are. Okay. Now, if your best friend that you're inside, if your best friend is not inside you, you know where I'm going with this? You don't know thyself. And the reason I put that in there to see if you realize true spiritual people walk alone. Why? They got God. That's never alone. But if you want a physical person, again, narrow that circle. Okay, the smaller the circle, the less nonsense. Trust me. When you got a bunch of friends who this one needs you for that, this one needs you for that, this one wants something for that, and you spread yourself thin. You giving away everything. But what are you getting in return? Remember, friendship should be reciprocity. It should give and take. If I give, I should get something in return. If I invest, I should get something for my investment, time, energy, effort, whatever. But it should reciprocate. That's my point. And that keeps the friendship going. Moving on. Users usually get what they want and the other person suffers. That breaks friendships up. Moving on. Moving again. Being a good friend is not showing or having respect at all times. Being a good friend, is showing and having respect for your friend, so-called, at all times. In the discussion. Tolerance, zero tolerance for disrespect towards me as a friend. Make a difference. Zero. Moving on. Where we at? This will be it. Mature friends don't disrespect each other. Don't badmouth behind their back, talking bad, or even want to come to fighting. If you, my friend, and we about to get physical, you can't consider yourself my friend. Friends don't fight friends. Moving on. I've been playing organized sports all my life. I never had a fight with my teammate. I won't do that. Moving on. Just, again, philosophy. I got a bunch of them that I live by. Simple as that. So it ain't I'm trying to explain to you. If you don't have something you stand on, what's the purpose? What's the reason? So understand that. Now, if you claim to be my friend and you do any of those things, starting with disrespect, party's over. Something that I don't tolerate. Zero tolerance. Moving on. I'm not going to argue with you today and be your friend tomorrow. No, I don't do the love-hate relationship thing. No, don't happen. Why? I ain't built that way. Moving on. Okay? Respect works. Disrespect, party's over. Moving on. Now, if you're down, okay, I'm going to pick you up. Okay? If you're in need, I'm going to supply you. That's what friends do. Okay? But one thing you got to realize, I don't mix friendship and money. Don't do it. Don't do it. Simple as that. Moving on. I'm not going through that. Anybody just think about your relationship with your friends and money. Moving on. Family, friends don't make a difference. Money and friendship, separate them. Just keep them separate. Moving on. like the young guys, like the side chick. You don't want wife and the side chick together. Separate them. That ain't right, but that's my point. The analogy is just that. They shouldn't be in the same group. All right, they don't go together. All right, where we at? Now, if I know, again, I'm speaking from experience, money and friendships don't go together. None of my friendships is based on money and not financially based. That don't work for me. I'm not going to depend on nobody for money, and I hope they don't depend on me for none. Because I ain't got none. My son will tell you that. I ain't the one for money. All right, so moving on. But I don't put that in a predicament where it's going to cause a problem in my friendship. That's what I'm trying to show you. You can avoid that. That's on you. I don't borrow or lend money. Rule number one. Rule numero uno. In the hustle game, the street game, I don't do money. End of discussion. Instagram. No, don't do money. Don't do money. So let that be a lesson to you. I got a lesson come up for that too. What we do for money. All right. Let me do my friendship thing. Get this out the way. Watch this. Now, I know, again, from experience, I did that one. Stop that. Again, don't do that. Moving on. Let's go. If I'm your friend, you will know why. Because I'll be there when, in the end, me and my dude go back, I still got keys to his business. When he trusted me with him, I was there till it wasn't no more. When I roll with you, I roll until the wheels fall off. Again, that's how I roll. If you want to trust my loyalty, or excuse me, test, my writing is terrible. If you want to test my loyalty, aka my friendship, like a Mason, I'm willing to be tried. And once I'm tried, I cannot be not denied, but you have to, and you're willing to try me again. That's a creed that said, I am who I am. I'm going to be who I am. That's who I stand for, and that's what I represent myself as. Understand that. That's true friendships. And friendship, again, is like knowledge. You acquire it over time. If you want it, you will invest in it. Simple as that. If it means nothing to you, it'll show. When the situation where they might need you. If that friend that you call your best friend, every time you need them, they ain't there, don't take that title away. Moving on. That's all I'm saying. Where we at? You want, okay. Excuse me. Sorry. If you treat your friends with respect, honesty, show them love, that friendship will endure forever. If either one of y'all breaks that code, then it's on you. Simple as that. Be responsible for your actions. I had a question. I must do that. Ain't we all sinners? No, we all ain't sinners. This ain't a sinful world. Stop getting that nonsense. Let me tell you a quick lesson about sin. Sin is somebody who just don't get it. And that can mean you doing the wrong thing, knowingly, intentionally. Same thing, but however you break it down, it's you doing the act. It ain't got nothing to do with sinning. Okay, if you ain't getting it, you sinning. If you serving the Lord, you blessed him, you work your religion, you show faith and believing and living by your belief, you ain't sinning. You winning. So the difference is doing it or not doing it. Just that simple. But stop trying to blame everybody. Be responsible for your own. I'm responsible for anything I say or do. I'm responsible for the consequences that come with that. I'm fully aware of that. Are you? So understand that. But when it comes to being friendships, okay, when the friends, where we at? Okay. Now, my name, P Funk. Again, P means pure. Okay, real. Funk means real. So I'm pure real. I'm still that dude. Still going to be like that dude. Why? I'm still living. I'm still doing what I need to do. What? To better myself. That's the name of the game at this point in my life. So getting spiritually better and living a spiritually disciplined lifestyle, that's what I'm about right now. And that's why I teach others to do the same thing. Okay? I know I'm a good friend. I'm not bragging. No, no. Why? Because I take pride in that. Just like when kids call you uncle. When you call uncle, I take that serious. So it's a moniker, it's a title. If you disrespect the title that you're given, you don't deserve to have it. So I can't see uncles taking advantage of their nieces and nephews. That's not cool at all. Moving on, but that's where we are with that. But the title, the person should fit the title. Like Jesus, he was the Christ. He was anointed. He was that kind of person. Not Christ wasn't his last name. Christ is what he was. And we are the same in the flesh. Moving on in that lesson. But watch this. I know I'm a good friend. Why? Because I take pride in being just that. Good at being a friend. That's all you gotta do. Ain't nothing special. But I know who is who and who is not. Moving on. I have discernment. You should too, and use it. And last, let me wrap this up. My friendship is like Christ, okay, aka God. I'll never leave you. I got no reason to unless you make that choice, make that decision. And if you do any of those things to break the rules, that's when I will leave you. Simple as that. Moving on. If I'm your friend, the only way, again, I won't be there in the end is because you denied me that opportunity. Why? By doing something that prevented me from doing just that. So it ain't my fault. I don't have a problem with that at all. I won't do nothing to break up a friendship. That's just how I am. So if it's broken, I didn't break it. Moving on. Nope. I know what I'm talking about. Friendships. Again, like my word and my balls, I don't break them for anyone and nothing. I stand on it. Simple as that. That's all I got. Okay? When I went to jail, wait a minute. I went to jail twice. Oh, because of what do you know? When I was my juvenile days, my best friend who my mother told me was still a stink out of shit. How she knew that, I still to this day don't know. But she was so on point. Why? Hang with this guy, I got myself locked up 2 times in juvenile home on some nonsense I hadn't, again, moving on. That's why I do my dirt by my lonesome. But as a friend, I never turned him in. Moving on. I have a friend that whoever dies, me and my dude, we done made this a deal. Whoever dies first, right? Now, George and my man, the other white guy, famous white guy. But they had a bet. Whoever reached 100 win the bet. So neither one of them got this, so they everybody collect the money. But the deal was me and my boy, whoever died first, the other one got to eulogize him. Okay? That's friendship. I know I done been to good funerals and bad funerals. Ain't nothing worse than having the preacher eulogize or talk about the person in the casket and don't know nothing about him. That's not cool. I know when I'm the one in that casket, if my dude speaking for me other than my son and I'm another partner, everybody gonna get to speak. No, I know. I told him, no, my man, no. It's limited. Trust me. So again, in the end, call me crazy, but I want to pass on before him. Like I say, I want to die a day before, if not now. Why? So I never let people like that pass away, but I want to die so that my man can eulogize me. That's one of my personal, things. I know when I'm in that casket and everything he said about me, he know. That's my point. That's all. And people who know you, those are people who should eulogize you. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the lesson about friendship. Remember, the question is, are you a good friend? I only speak for myself. I know I am. Are you? All right. In passing and closing, right thinkers, may y'all live to be 100. So you know the rule, me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my good friends have passed away. And I put the S on it.